No. You ain't got to run the ball when you got 299 speed wide receivers. Shit is cheap. I know, trust me, I got one in the other league, so I had to get one to understand what they're doing. If I had to understand, is it them or is it the players? It's just the players.
From a city that's played host to 10 Super Bowls, here's a look inside the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans. Ahead will decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game, as we've got a great one in store between the Carolina Panthers and the New Orleans Saints. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Alright, let me get off this mic. Yeah, cause 99 and the other one 99. Yeah.
They'll come out throwing here, start the drive. He's got his man on the crossing route. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them in the rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. They don't give it here as running back. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1. And if this offense is going to flow today, certainly the running back will be a key piece.
Without a doubt, because they have their runner to not just do that, but to block, to catch, to help set a tone for their offense.
So just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Now back to throw.
There's no way that shit should have got in there. That's mad.
We used to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball.
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the
I told you y'all gonna see him run this ball more than y'all done seen him run it the whole damn season. In one game.
Defensively for Carolina.
K'Wan Short came out of Purdue as one of the top-rated defensive tackle prospects. Now he's one of the top-rated NFL players.
Now a shotgun snap. And he's going to be taken down here. Back across midfield, 3 yards away from midfield at the 47.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big time sack.
Second down, sacked by the defense. What type of pressure will they bring here on 3rd? We'll see. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. It's all in by Brandon Cooks. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th.
That was a nice catch, and if the goal was to get into field goal range, it certainly appears that they accomplished that.
Well, sometimes that's what you dial up in these situations, right, when you want 3.
Well, the goal was to get into field goal territory, even though it'll be a long attempt. I think they accomplished that.
And sometimes you have plays for that. It's not always a first down where you want 3, get a little bit closer, make it an easier shot.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to concede to the defense, and they know what you're trying to get done, and to try to get any more than that is almost folly. Take what you can get, maybe have an opportunity to put 3 points on something.
He's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 5, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Back to throw. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And he's brought down. A good gain of 14 there to lose it to James. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive, but they know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball. And sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to it because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
In the red zone this time. Now a handoff here to his running back. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up the defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They'll drop the throw. And that's complete to Cooks. And they'll break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little game.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. He'll drop the throw. This is Cooks. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that's
I can't believe I ain't getting no interception on that play.
great impressive drive going here. That pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. You're able to get more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues down the field.
And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's Saints football to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down. Now a play fake here on first down. He's got time in the pocket. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd and goal.
You know, I don't think this is the last time we'll see that in this game. This guy has mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan. So there'll be design runs as well as his scrambles.
And the seemingly endless drive continues. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. It's out. And a good turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. Now that they've coughed it up, you got to get back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
Very tough spot here for the offense to start. Now a handoff looking right. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackler was there right away for a loss of yardage.
Second down, offense behind the sticks here. 2nd and 13. Now an Eastern Michigan man, Darius Jackson on the carry. 3 yards on the pickup there, and they've got it back to 3rd and 10.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
From his goal line here, Newton. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. Taking on the midfield logo. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. So it'll be first down here after the run.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up. No. Detroit.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front, and then maybe a guard can slide up to the 2nd level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
Offense staying ahead of the chains here, 2nd and 3. Gun. They'll look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Fresh set of downs here. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
All right, here we go.
They'll bring a tight end in motion left. And to give this time to the tailback. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Saints are able to cash in for 6. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
And it looks like this will likely be the last play before we hit the 2-minute warning.
Let's see if they can sneak one more good play in before the 2-minute signal.
And he'll go on the ground. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. Yeah, the Saints signal for another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. To throw on second down is Newton. And the tight end Olsen, right side. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Now it's Newton. And that is incomplete.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And he'll take it on this side of midfield. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit.
No. Check. Let's go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
So 2nd and 10 here. And they're going to go soft on the corners. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take it down to the 30-yard line. 2nd down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets them to 3rd and 3 now. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Hey, got tight left, tight ends left.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. This throw caught right around the 6. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Their big-bodied receiver, 30 yards. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3-and-out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. And on the ground they go with the running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
There's another example of why they haven't scored any points so far. I think it's time to abandon the run game, spread things out, and go to the air. It certainly can't be any worse than what they've done so far.
From the gun on 3rd down, Newton. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
3rd down is the down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here, and with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. A final shot before the break. Newton looking deep downfield. And that is incomplete. So we've come up. Hey, Charles, you give me water. Jeez, Chuck, they cut off the halftime show again. Quicker than anticipated, ready for the start of the second half. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the 3rd quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. And the offense behind the chains here, a touch on 2nd and 11. Time running out here on the play clock. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down. The defense in an enviable position here. The offense needs 13 yards. It's 3rd down. Now a play fake, and it's Newton. And able to find Dorsett. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. And now they're in the hurry-up. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. And they'll run it here. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
They'll try the air now with Newton. Now they go screen. It's complete. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Here's Newton. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback that has to slide and find open space to throw.
Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. They fake the give. Newton. That is caught at the 7. And eventually brought down, but it's near the 5 at the 6. And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
Takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver, because you've got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone. Sometimes you're throwing it between the zones. Sometimes the receiver's going to just kind of find a spot and what we call sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it there. It's a tough read, but when they're in sync, it's really effective.
Just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And that's going to leave them with just one timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. So still 7 yards to go here on 3rd down. It's 3rd and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 4 yards, that gets him close to the goal line, but it also brings up a 4th and goal.
There are certain drives in a game where anything less than a touchdown that caps it feels like an absolute disappointment. This is one of those drives.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. He'll get a couple yards on that one. And this shutout is going to continue as the defense holds again. The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense.
Brandon Cooks. Throw complete right side to Cooks. 20, 10. Touchdown, New Orleans. Brandon Cooks, 99 yards. And the Saints add on to their lead. So how about that for a backbreaker? Again, 99 yards.
And how about the audacity of the play call? When you're backed up that close to your goal line, usually you're just trying to run some type of a wedge play, a quarterback sneak, a dive, anything to try and create some room and take care of the ball. But that's confidence in your offensive line that they'll protect the guy throwing it, and he finds his guy for 99 yards. I love what they just did.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he powers his way up past the 30. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
It's been a struggle this entire game trying to move the ball on the ground. But every now and then you find a little chink in the armor, and that type of run right there lets them know that they can't stop every single run for almost no gain.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
All right, Brandon, you know me as well as anyone. You know I don't usually advocate abandoning things during a game, but here we are in the second half. I think it's time to change things up. Let the running game go a little bit. Let's get to the passing game, and if you still want to get in the hands of the runner, maybe you swing it to him, throw it to him a little bit, try it that way.
Back now here live in New Orleans. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Now a handoff here to his running back. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Really tough drive, but that run helped salvage something there, because now there's something positive that came out of it. They got to see good blocking, good push by the offensive line, wide receivers trying to get involved, a good run by the back, and now maybe it'll be a catalyst for them to look at going forward, watching it on tape. Maybe they can keep incorporating that type of a run into their offense.
Going to give this time to the tailback. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You come back.
Hey, don't come in here acting like you ain't killed the clock, you little bitch. Don't come in here running your mouth. Don't come in here running your mouth like you ain't played scared the whole game. You did strategy. I'm not gonna knock you. You did strategy. But don't come in here acting like you done did some big shit. That got shit to do with going to work. That got shit to do with going to work. Like I said, you can run your mouth now that you done got comfortable. Like I said. Like that nano works. I'll give you that. That nano works, but I'm gonna have something for that. That's the same one you've been running. Nah, like I said, that shit works. I'll give you that. I'm gonna have something for that next time. Nah, that ain't the problem. Ain't nobody holding their blocks because they coming so fast off of that shit it don't make no damn sense. I've been watching this shit the whole fucking game. Can't nobody get off their damn block.
possession time. Newton, fourth down. And gets this man in stride, complete. 22 yards on the pickup there. And on fourth and long, somehow they're able to keep the drive going.
Want to run it too bad. Man.
Newton on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Good shit though. I can't even take nothing away from you. All I'm gonna say is your ass better play smart this next round. I'm tired of your ass playing smart versus me. And then you play dumb versus truth every fucking time. Every fucking time. Man, he said that shit. The only reason that shit happened like this is because 50 wasn't supposed to give him that win the last game of the season. And he right. That's the way he look at it. Because for some reason, I don't know why Vic played different versus him. I don't know what it is. That shit be tripping me out.
When he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
They come out here with the eye. And now here's a carry.
Yes, he did. I will give him that. That's why I said I can't take nothing away from him. Because he executed this game plan. He did. He did. He did. And it fucked me up. It fucked me up. Because I ain't had no time. I had no time. Yeah, like you was chewing clock from the beginning of the game. Like that was some bullshit. That was some bullshit. Like I know that 50 said you can't do that shit no more, but your ass did the shit anyway. You can't chew clock. Why you chewing the clock from the beginning of the game though? Like I saw what you was doing, but why do it from the beginning of the game? I feel you. But why milk it like that though? That's my thing. Damn. Did you gotta do it like that? I mean, come on now. Can't even play a damn football game. The time I get the damn ball, it's the second quarter with no time left. I'm like, this motherfucker. But I give it to him though. He played good strategy. I can't even take nothing away from him. Like I said, your ass better than. Oh, that shit pisses me off, man. Man, y'all need to go ahead and play. Stop playing. All this weight and shit. Is Troop still up? Oh, you say you about to chew the clock right now. That's what you saying? You about to chew the clock even more? Are you serious right now?
And they take a knee.
Man, you know Vic always doing something retarded. Man, cut chew clock on since you're gonna do that dumb shit. Like, nah, I mean with the way you doing, the way you've been playing this whole game, go ahead and get this shit the fuck over with, man. You've been killing the clock the whole game, man. Come on, get this shit over with, man. Alright. Yeah, you been over here chewing the hell out of this damn shit.
Time for a break. We'll come back and
I wanted to run the ball too damn bad this damn game. Should have been passing the ball more. I wanna run that shit so bad, man. Like so bad. But you know, it just wasn't smart football. Yeah, man. But it's just Just not smart. That's all.
Loss of a yard, and it brings up 4.
Well, not playing the expression, don't blink, you might miss something, certainly applied. That was fast. Defense diagnosed the play, and it was over in a heartbeat.
Oh, it's a wobbler here. Fair catch called for and taken just inside the 10-yard line. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Panthers will have a 1st and 10 from deep in.
Is True still up? Is he still up? He probably ain't up. Like I say, man, that defense was working. These motherfuckers been getting off blocks all day. Dang, I'm like, shit. Man, I've been determined. Man, ain't no telling what 50 is. 50 is getting in line to the 8. He advanced earlier, but either what I'm saying in general, like he get on and he get off. Like he ain't on. Shit, went no damn first down. That shit crazy.
And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a 1st down. They give him 14 yards that time.
Should have been doing the whole thing, run it up the gut.
They get to the line. And on the ground they go with the running back. And he'll get this only up to about the 35.
I mean, he wasn't necessarily giving me the inside. Them boys, they getting off of blocks right now. Like he playing at home and his team just playing lights out right now, point blank period.
They need points here and fast.
And he'll get up near the 45 and spotted at the 44. It's an 8-yard.
Not really, not with the way he was setting his players up. Like I don't like. Trust me, I see what's there. Yeah, it's making it look like it's there, but them motherfuckers collapsing quick as shit.
Taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
Never make the mistake with these slot receivers, especially the little guys that we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and
That bitch
speed.
is croaking right now.
Catch a lot of footballs as we just saw there.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll push his way forward here.
Good game though, Vic. Good game. Damn, boy. Coach, take advantage of it, man.
You know what coaches always tell us? We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect our home turf. They got that down in this one.
Nah, I just lost to that motherfucker.